Okay. That's where I came out of, right? Or no, actually, I haven't been in here.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
I'm a little surprised that there's anthropology in a hospital, though.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
For fits of insanity. This is her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. Trying to destroy the cult, that's why.
Esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Of course there's a full shelf on cephalopods. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to be able to do in here.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Alright, follow the wires. Ah. Do it.
It's done. Now for the others.
I wonder if the storage room is where I found that one... Or that room I was in with all the medical stuff in it, like all the medicine. Maybe if I go back there, I'll find the sleeping pills. Maybe I could do both distractions at once. Maybe one distraction leads to the other? I gotta get in there. I don't know about this guy here. Looks like his eyes are closed, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, doggo. That's the one we just did, I think. Yeah, this is where I came in. Right? Oh no. That is where I came in. This is also where the green wire goes. Across here. Those are the guys we're trying to ultimately distract to get out of here. Okay.
It's locked.
Ooh. I never did go over here before.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, it's weird that he's trying to stealth through the building by letting the heavy padlock just clunk to the floor rather than,
It's locked.
holding it in his hand and putting it down quietly. But whatever. Okay, let's hit the switch and then go through that. Clunk.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Yeah. Claustrophobia time! Oh, good. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Why is the claustrophobia on my manias page? It bothers me this much. What happens if I let it go too far? Oh shit.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
This. Is that to turn off the gas? Oh, pincers. Oh, okay.
Now for the next step.
Where was I keeping this thing, by the way?
This lever must turn on the gas machine.
In my inventory.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
That was quiet.
This valve controls the pressure.
I do it? I think I did it. I think this is regular steam now. Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that gas is escaping. Cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you. The equipment is put under too much pressure. There is risk of explosion. Alright then. Well, that's good to know after I've fiddled with it. Is this a good idea? I'll be trying to cause the explosion, aren't I? Let's fiddle with all the wheels, because why not? Alright. I don't know if any of that did me any good, but maybe there's less gas elsewhere in the building? Alright, let's check this again. Is this the storage where they have the sleeping pills? Obviously not this room, but the other one. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where are you, bud? Chumley? Hmm? There you are. Ah. And go.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Yeah, apparently it's the right room. Oh, what was that? Yeah.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Alright, now let's duck in here. And chug all the sleeping pills and have a nap in the high voltage closet. Hey, get out of here, punk. I don't like you. Go away. Okay, now give that guy his sleeping pills. Then maybe we can get to the red switch. Then we can blow up that machine or whatever the hell it does. Blow it up for science. I think it was this guy. This guy was right over here, wasn't he? Hey, chum.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help!
Where are these guys going to be showing up from? Yeah, he's gone. Perfect. Yoink.
What carnage.
Alright, there's no... The windows are covered, so we can stand up. That looks upsettingly similar to me. Not like that. Oh. Weird. Ooh. Medicine, yes. Stop using the lamp and wasting all my fuel. God damn it. Alright.
All the levers are activated.
Can I pass by this guy now? Is he asleep now? Alright, good. Fuck shit up.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on?
I'm not hiding here. Oh shit. Ooh, crazy gas leak. Nice.
If I do not stop, he does not catch me. I do not see him. I do not hear him.
Alright, can I escape now, please? Did I win? Yeah. Just watch this be locked now. Oh, you're Francis, aren't you?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Don't look at Destiny, guys.
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders!
Oh. Ow.
What hell?
Oh. Like, not supposed to bend that way.
I gotta...
The fuck out of here?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
This is insane. What killed him?
Destiny, apparently. So that means nobody's allowed to play Destiny 2, because that means you have to look at it. And that's bad for you. Oh, shit. Hey, Doggo, what's the run button in this game? By the way.
Damn!
Just, you know.
The gas!
Just asking out of pure curiosity.
Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
No, L1 would have been the lean. Oh, well, I'll experiment and find out. Hi.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Over here again. Alright, hang on. Let's spend that point first of all. Oh, I got 3. Alright, let's max out investigation. Excellent. Master Investigator. Fun. Setting. Control. Gamepad. LT, okay. That would have been L2 on the PlayStation. Hey, you're close, Doggo. You were just 1 off.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like shit.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Alright, bud. Tell me why you're alive.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Oh, test psychology, okay.
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
I wonder if everything that happened after I fell down into that sacrificial pit, I wonder if everything after that was a hallucination. What? I can't say this? You know, being awesome at medicine? Come on.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's
Not
the
for long.
truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
They're all on the Scylla together, huh? That explains a few things.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
It was crazy.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine, horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
You discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
Horribly.
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here?
Oh yeah.
This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
Wow.
I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I want to.
I'll do my best.
Not my real dad. Ooh. Top discovery, death threat. Yeah, more insanities. Go full crazy. There it is. Cassandra's widow. Yeah, okay. Sure. Where the hell is she? Well, 1 second anyway.